Morning, heading out to Visalia for training for Ironman. It's a men's ministry. I look forward to it. Today, I just wanted to talk about the beauty of belonging to God. The first 45 years of my life, I belonged to me, and that was it. And then even inside the church, I didn't belong to God. I incorporated Him into my life, but I didn't belong to Him. And once I got into that position of submitting my life and just saying, God, I'm going to trust you with everything. Let's just see where this leads us. Galatians 2:20, it is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. That's when I experienced freedom for the first time in my life. I experienced peace and joy and contentment because I was created for Him. I wasn't created for me. And I think that's why we struggle inside the church a lot of times, because we're just settling for that compartmentalizing, incorporating Jesus into our life, but we've never really come to the end of ourselves. And that's why we struggle. Because He's not calling us into a incorporated life. He's calling us into a life of submission and then living free of ourselves and just being able to love unconditionally and all the beauty that comes from that. And I think we need to get to that place and just say, God, I belong to you. I am your beloved. Understanding the love of God, understanding what our identity is, and then walking in freedom instead of always trying to justify our life by what we have or what we do or any of these things. It's also temporary, but the beauty of the love of God that overwhelms the life, and you get to see it, a person change from the inside out, and they're no longer the same. The guy that was addicted to drugs, the guy that was addicted to work, the guy that was addicted to pornography, the guy that his whole identity was on what he had and never really felt satisfied in that. But when we realize that we belong to Him and we submit our lives to Him, everything changes. I wouldn't trade the last 6.5 years for anything. The peace that goes along with being a child of God, the joy that goes along with being a child of God, not being so self-centered and self-seeking, but being able to be engaged in people's lives when they're going through suffering, when they're towards the end of their life and they're actually dying, and you're able to be there with them and for them instead of instead of being so concerned with your own fears about death and about those things. You are truly able to engage in other people's hurts and your own. We're going to go through suffering even as a follower. You're going to go through your garbage just like I have, but I've had peace through it. I've had joy even in the darkness, because it's not about me. It's about being a child of God and knowing that I'm loved, and that's where my security flows from. I don't ever have to search out for that acceptance. I already know that I am, and then the love of God can overflow everywhere I go. May you experience full-on submission to God and experience the beauty of being a child instead of incorporating Jesus in for what you can get from Him. God bless you all. Love you.